this last news story. Let's get into this real quick. Not much news other than GTA 6. According to Paul Tassi here over at Forbes, GTA 6 now has a release year. He says it very confidently, but wait until you hear this. You might feel the same way. Take-Two just had an earnings report come out, and there is one particular section that appears to be quite attention-grabbing. Looking ahead to the future, Take-Two says that fiscal 2025 is a highly anticipated year for the company. I think we know what that means, but you can see if you can figure it out. In fiscal 2025, we expect to enter this new era by launching several groundbreaking titles that we believe will set new standards in our industry and enable us to achieve over $8 billion in net bookings and over $1 billion in adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow. We expect to sustain this momentum by delivering even higher levels of operating results in fiscal 2026 and beyond. The article goes on here. $8 billion in net bookings? It's Grand Theft Auto. It's Grand Theft Auto 6. Rockstar has said practically nothing about GTA 6, just tiny teasers, while huge-scale leaks have revealed a project that looks vast and detailed in scope, and also quite good, even for being absurdly early in production when the footage was recorded. But what this news report means is that GTA 6 should in fact have a release year, which will fall in the fiscal year 2025, which the dates of that being between April 1st of 2024 or March 31st of 2025. Within that time period, holiday 2024 seems like the most likely option, given that all major games at least aim for that window, which has generally made it the most crowded. Yeah, I think that's a very valid assumption that Paul Tassi here is making. What other properties does Rockstar have that could make them $8 billion in net bookings and over $1 billion in adjusted unrestricted operating cash flow?
The closest, and it's not even close by any means, would be Red Dead. Yeah. But Red Dead is already out and it already has an online, and it's not even close to GTA. So it has to be.
Yeah, that was GTA. It does say titles plural, so I'm like, I could definitely see GTA 6. One of my other theories was like, oh, maybe they do like a spin-off game like what they did with Undead Nightmare with the first one. But you had a good point. Like Undead Nightmare came out like 5 months after the first game. It's been, years now since Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. It would be kind of wild for them to suddenly come out with like a spin-off DLC game. But, I mean...
There's no way.
There has to be, like, I'm just curious why they say titles plural. Like, there has to be something else besides, like... Are they bringing Bully back? I know that's been like a wish for people. Like, bring back Bully. We want Bully.
Bully's not $1 billion. Now, the only thing
it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be $1 billion game. Just all their assets combined, which GTA 6 is doing the heavy lifting, and then Bully comes out.
More than the heavy lifting. We were saying Midnight Club might make a return.
Midnight Club, so good. Love it.
I mean, think about it, right? You got Forza, you got Gran Turismo. And just for a third alternative, there you go. Midnight Club. Doing something neither of the other two are doing.
Yeah. I don't, since Need for Speed's not really doing their thing anymore. At least not good.
The last one was all right.
Was it all right?
Unbound was okay.
Okay. There's one that came out, like last year, and I didn't play it, but it was okay. I also remember not hearing about it either. Like it just kind of like came out and everyone moved on. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, but it's like the new Need for Speeds, I feel like they don't have that charm. Like,
they're not Most Wanted.
Yeah, like Most Wanted and like Underground, like even like Underground, like those games were all so good. I was even a fan of Carbon. I know that one's not super loved, but like those four, like
next you're gonna tell me you like Pro Street.
No, that one is not good. But no, like Underground 1 and 2, Most Wanted, Carbon, like that era of like just like basically the street racing culture. Like if that's all those games like focused around mainly. I miss those. I miss the old Need for Speed so much. I wish it'd come back. So if they did a Midnight Club, it'd be so good.
Never say never.
Oh, come on, Rockstar. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you have anything else to add to this other than GTA 6 is coming out?
We know it's GTA 6.
Yeah.
It's interesting that we're getting a release year. I They're saying 25. It's believable.
Fiscal,
I wouldn't be surprised
fiscal
if they
year
said
25, fiscal year 25, which is anywhere from 2024 to 2025, like I read there.
I mean, that development footage that we saw, that leaked out earlier, what was it, last year?
Yeah.
It seemed pretty far along, even though it wasn't optimized. Everybody was talking about, oh, the textures aren't in there. Oh, the frame rate. And I'm like, dude, that's how development, like polishing and everything all like that is the last phase. They're just trying to make sure it's not breaking right now.
Yeah, they just want to make sure it's not just held together with duct tape and super glue,
Right. So if they were, close to the end of development and they, are now just optimizing, then I can see possibly the end of next year.
Yeah.
So you never know.
We will have to wait and see. Maybe we see that Summer Game Fest. That'd be wild.
This year? Yeah,
Never
could
know.
be. That'd be a huge get for Jeff.
Yeah, imagine that. Hooey. Wild. Thank you so much for watching that clip from our podcast. Remember, if you want to watch the whole episode, the full episode, link will be in the description below. You can click on that and check it out. We got listener questions. We got more news segments. We got what you playing. We got a lot of fun things. So yeah, more than just the news. There's a lot more to the show that you should go check out. So remember, click that link in the description. Check out that full episode.